Yo. Welcome to another episode of Speak On It. I am your host, the one and only Mike Sean. Now, today I have a very special guest. State your name, sir.
MC Reggie Fresh.
MC Reggie Fresh. He's
Yes,
at the
sir.
top of the he's at the top of the list on the network as far as wins. He's 1-0 right now. And he hit me up. He said he had to get some things off of his chest. So, Reggie Fresh, what's going on, brother?
Man, I want to know why Trump is trying to hold back on the stimulus check because he's trying to make himself look good. He don't want to give America $600 or $2,000. Let me tell you something, Trump. We'll take the $2,000, but I still don't like you.
Yeah.
And anybody else, we don't care about all of that. You can't try to pimp people. That ain't going to work. And another thing, you got the audacity, and them guys are running here trying to be Trump supporters. He sat there and let 25 crooks get out of jail.
Mm.
And you know what? Well, none of them black. So what did that tell you? And we still got police officers running around killing people.
Yeah.
Something got to change. Something's got to change. I just want to let y'all know right now, Trump, you lost. It's time to go. And the people that's in the office now, you better do what you say you're going to do, especially for American black people.
Yeah, definitely, man. So yesterday, man, I actually ran into one of your adversaries. I think y'all cool right now. I ran into nephew Ruckus, aka Brother James.
Another one, yeah. Did he see it? Did he see the news?
Let me take a sip of water real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been tracking the news. First off, man, he graciously admitted that he lost the debate to you. And he said, I lost. I mean, it took him a while to actually come to grips with that, but he lost. And then, of course, he started talking about the whole vaccine deal. What are your thoughts on the vaccine?
First of all, Bill Gates is a billionaire, but he ain't no doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and believe how he gonna have something to do with this vaccine, and he ain't even a doctor.
Yeah.
And it's mighty funny that they find a cure for COVID in a year and can't find cancer cures. I don't understand it.
Okay. So I believe as of today, almost 1 million Americans have taken the first dose of the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be taking the vaccine?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because I don't know what they putting in that vaccine, and it might damage something. Because once something goes in your body and mess you up, you probably can't fix it.
Once COVID goes into your body, you probably can't fix it either.
Exactly.
So why wouldn't you take the vaccine?
It might make it worse.
But
listen,
COVID might make whatever you got going on worse as well.
Well, what I'm saying is, that's probably the thing to get people to take it, and it might make it worse. See, it's going to have to be about 50 million dummies before I take it to make me assured that I'm comfortable with them feeling good if they had it and to keep it away. Other than that, man, I don't feel good about the vaccination. I really don't.
So actually, a lot of times the side effects take effect early on, right after you've taken the vaccine.
Yeah.
And
some people probably can't handle that.
But based off the evidence, we haven't seen anybody. Well, we haven't seen vast majority of people who have been vaccinated come with crazy type side effects.
And based off the evidence, we got all this COVID keep going. The numbers still going up. So I don't know. And sometimes we don't know what to believe.
Gotcha. So you definitely won't take the vaccine unless 50 million people have taken it before.
And they good.
So are you worried about the side effects? Is that what it is?
Man, I'm worried. I don't even like taking medicine. I don't want nothing in my body. I figure if it's natural, I figure this way. I'd feel better if I was ill at home than to go let somebody work on me and make me worse than I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
and you got to think about it too. Me, it's my perspective. I'm black. You know, if your insurance ain't good, you ain't gonna get good service. So I look at all of that.
So Like I said, I ran into somebody that you had debate with, and he said that he's not taking the vaccine because of side effects. So
That's one
I
of
told
them
him,
too.
yeah. And so the thing is, like you stated about medication and Advil,
Yeah,
Tylenol.
yeah.
Even those have adverse side effects, but we
And
still take
see,
it.
yeah, that's right. But listen to this: it's got to be a
Yeah.
powerful drug to kill something like that. Because if it wasn't so powerful, it wouldn't be over. It wouldn't be a prescription type or a shot. So
Mm-hmm.
it makes a big difference. Now, that's just like back in the day, they used to throw kids and put them on Ritalin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't really nothing wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is the people that want to put you on this mess, put yourself on this mess. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna give my kids no medicine. Give your kids some medicine. Just
Mm-hmm.
because of what you assume. They used to say hypertension and all that
Yeah,
old
yeah,
junk.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same type of scenario is what I'm saying. I'll let them be the dummies and the experts first
So
before I even consider it.
let me ask you this. I know, but you know we're not scientists. I've
Right,
taken, I took chemistry, biology, all that good stuff in
right.
college. Um, so would you agree that vaccines have worked in the past?
Man, I think vaccines back in the day when they had to take, I don't know if people remember, you go way back, people used
Yeah,
to take shots and have a little honeycomb mark on their arm a
yeah,
long
yeah,
time ago. People used to do that. But see, man, we don't know. They make stuff mandatory and all of that
yeah.
to see. That might be determining how long a person live for all I know. When
So,
you put something in your body, it's not good at all.
so let me ask you this, Reggie, because I know you did a lot of years in the military. So were you against vaccines then?
Yep. And they say I didn't like the fact that when I went to the army, they had to give us shots all at one time. I was young, but that was the procedure. Ain't nothing you could do about it. But when you got something that you in control of, it's a different story now.
But none of
See,
the
I didn't even
soldiers.
want to go get my teeth pulled in the dentist. But when I got in the military, you didn't have no choice. I don't like that.
Okay, so
You understand?
yeah, so
Government
basically,
issue. If you
so
belong to the government, they pretty much can do what they want to with you.
got it. So vaccines have worked in the past, though. Yes or no?
I can't really say that. People
So
still live.
we don't have chicken pox anymore.
Yeah, but you know what though? It could be. See, I'm looking at it on the other
Diphtheria.
side too. It could be a little setup thing. We're gonna
What you
we
mean?
gonna have something that listen to me now.
I'm,
It's gonna
I'm
be where
listening.
somebody
I'm
got
listening.
chicken pox, he got an outbreak, but we already got a cure for it. We already put it out and cured it. We cured it before we put it out, is what I'm saying. So when we put it out and people get it, then we give you the vaccination, and then you don't get it no more. It makes us look good. I'm
But it
telling you,
also keeps
man.
us healthier. Like so, if you're an older adult that gets chicken pox, which is what shingles, you can very well die.
Exactly.
So you would agree that vaccine has helped in that instance.
Yeah, it helped. It,
Diphtheria,
it helped differently, right? But what I'm
diphtheria,
saying is to
measles.
give you
Okay,
$2, and then make you come back so you can get more money from them. It's basically, man. Are you familiar with
yeah,
Kevin Trudeau? He
yeah,
wrote a
God,
book
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
said health cures and death cures they don't want you to know about. They
yeah.
arrested him and locked him up
Well, he was a
because.
fraud, though. He was a fraud.
But listen though,
I
it's
mean,
certain things
yeah.
he ain't supposed to talk about. So if they don't want him to do it, so they put him out there. I'm telling you, if people don't look up and start watching the damn TV,
Yeah.
it's what happened. What about that black doctor that had a cure for everything? What happened to him?
Which one, Dr. Sebi?
He came up missing, didn't
He died.
he? Exactly. I don't think he died on his own by no natural cause.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you
When you
can't.
listen, Sean,
Go,
if
go
you
ahead. Go.
know
I'm
too
gonna
much,
let you go ahead. Go ahead.
if you know too much, you get because sometimes I play dumb.
Yeah.
But if you know too much, it can hurt you. You understand?
So why don't so you? I know you mentioned race and all that good stuff. Why don't you think that black people they're willing to give the vaccine a chance?
Man, listen, because you go back to natural conditions You remember back in the day when we was kids, grandparents lived in their 80s and 90s on the average.
You talking
right?
about who? Black or white?
Older black people, black people. Grandmothers and granddaddy used to live long, you know what I mean?
Not necessarily, but yeah, I'm.
But mostly, everybody had grandparents in their 80s and 90s almost.
Uh, uh,
But listen, it's because they was using natural food, garden food. All that stuff means something, man.
Yeah.
Look at these kids today. Think about it, man. Have you seen the chicken breast today? Chicken breasts is that big.
Yeah.
They putting stuff in the food.
Yeah, to make basically 9-year-old girls.
Look at these kids that are 16 and 17-year-olds, man, weighing big like that.
Yeah, so like if you go back to like the night, if you ever watched like Soul Train in the 70s,
you see how little everybody was.
And you look now, like now you look at the plates that we have at restaurants. They're more bigger, they're more larger than the ones we had in the 70s like and 60s. So back like to vaccines though. You know, throughout the whole election, we had people saying that people that you probably dislike, Trump supporters that said that, well, you know, COVID-19 got a 99% survival rate, right? Fast forward, let's say in April that we figure out that this vaccine has a 99% success rate on fighting off COVID. What do you say to those people? Are they hypocrites?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and you know, I understand the whole uneasiness about everybody. A lot of times, you know, black people, especially in Alabama, they bring up the whole Tuskegee experiment. A lot of times they use that as a crutch, right? Because if they ever went to, say, Alabama A&M University, in order to stay on campus, you had to have some type of vaccine. You had to take something in order to stay in those dorms.
Yeah, but who made that law though? It ain't nobody black. See, that's what it all goes back to about the law, man.
Wait. I ain't gonna cut you off, but what does that have to do with anything?
If somebody tell you to take the vaccination, it wasn't a black person that can give you that law. That's what I got a problem with overall. When it comes to doing something, pharmaceuticals, ain't nobody black running it. That's what I'm talking about. And remember, we black.
Yeah.
So a person can get rid of you when he wants to, if he got that power. That's what I got a problem with. So we can sit at a round table all day, Mr. Brother Sean.
Yeah.
But guess what? If we don't know what's going on above that round table, ain't nothing we can do.
So let me get this straight. And I'm not trying to be funny. So just because a black person doesn't create a law, it shows that the law does not benefit us, is what you're saying.
It don't benefit. Exactly, it don't. White people is in charge. White people don't care about us. So if a white man is in charge, you think he care about us dying?
So let me ask you this. They don't, like, if you think about it, right, with all the buffoonery that goes on with us, you know, how we're not able to solve our differences intellectually.
But they made us that way, and it's too late.
Let me finish. So you mean to tell me that we have to rely on them to destroy us?
No, we destroy ourselves because of them. That's what you're saying. But we handicapped from back way back when. We had that mentality. Let me break it down for you.
Yeah, break it down. Break it down for me. Yeah.
You in the kitchen, I'm in the field.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you, hey, Reggie can out-pick cotton better than you.
Yeah.
So you're going to come out there and compete with me, and they sitting there laughing while we finishing that cotton fast. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think that we had that mentality only on the slave plantation and we didn't have it in Africa?
No, because Africa, they was doing good, all black. I just think that they put it together because even it started with slavery.
Okay, I'm following.
Started with slavery. You see what I'm saying? All I'm just saying is, brother.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
I mean, like, I was calling it slavery because go ahead.
Yeah, when you go get your license,
Uh-huh.
You gotta have license, don't you, to drive, right?
Allegedly, yes. You can still
Whose
drive without
name
a
is
license
signed? Whose name is
legally.
signed on your driver's license, right?
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
black or is he white?
I guess I'm not. I mean, I'm not following what that has to do
Okay.
with the vaccine. But
What
no,
I'm
but yeah,
saying is,
you're yeah.
yeah, white people are in charge. When you in
Okay.
charge, you make
Okay.
the rules. Whether you take the vaccine or not. If they make you take it, it won't come from no black person, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
A black person is making the rules are made by white people, is what I'm trying to explain to you. When anything, I don't give a damn what it is. If
Okay.
I ain't got no black people making no rules, I ain't abiding by it. And I don't trust it. That's what I'm saying. Man, do you understand what I'm saying?
I
Now,
mean, I don't
everybody else
agree.
can go by them rules, but I ain't having it.
I don't agree, but I understand what you're saying. So back to the whole slave
All
plantation
right.
and in Africa, right? Before you said that we were pretty much living in a utopia. Africa got along with each other. There was no infighting or
Oh, we know it's just common, but I'm saying not as much.
not as much. But you do understand that before the European slave trade, the Arab slave trade took place in Africa, and it actually still takes place today.
Again,
So for people to say that, oh, when we were living in Africa, everything was honky dory. No, because we have to still understand
no
that.
doubt.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes is this big. Ain't nothing hunky
Oh.
dory about Africa.
Oh yeah. But I guess the whole thing of the whole unity aspect of when we were on the slave plantation, we were all unified except for the ones who I guess worked in the house. Is that what you're saying? Is the lighter
Nah,
skinned ones were
yeah, basically what I'm saying is they turn us against each other. And once we turn against each other, they let us go. Okay, I guess I can do it this way.
well, let me ask you this. Would you agree that we were against each other in Africa? That's
Well, just
why
like not bad. They against each other. You disagree, we might fight here and there, but not to
we
the
might
point
we
where
we,
just
we
gonna
might
kill each
we
other.
we might
We ain't
fight
gonna just
here,
kill
kill
each
each
other.
other, and we might fight here, kill each other, and send our own brother down the the transatlantic
See,
slave trade.
that's what I'm saying.
But would it? I'm trying to figure out.
All right,
How,
let me explain this to you. Let me say this.
yeah, I'm listening.
White man gives you a motherfucker. Oh, cut that.
No, you good. You good. You good. You good. You good.
White man gives you the white man gives you a business, gives
Yeah.
me a business. Just
Yeah.
let us have it.
Okay.
They good with that because at the end of the day, this is what they're gonna say: the black people ain't gonna support you. They ain't gonna support me. We're gonna end up taking both companies back, and me and you both are gonna still owe that white man something.
Whose fault is that
See what
though?
I'm
If
saying?
black people don't support your business, whose fault is that?
What I'm saying is a white man is in control. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
you. That it's just my whole deal is
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
people up here are not black. That's all. It's boiling down to overall in everything, in every category, whether it's politics, whether it's sports, whether it's
Mhm.
anything. We're not in charge, and that's my point. Period. And when we're not in charge, we can't win. Now, if you got some black people in charge, you call them Uncle Tom, because they getting some little cheese and they don't mind throwing their people out. That ain't what I'm talking about. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
I'm talking about somebody in charge that's going to go by the book and make everything right. Then to just sit here and make us feel we got to listen to somebody everywhere we go.
Have you ever heard the term or the phrase "all skin folk ain't kinfolk"?
I hear that all the time, but it goes back to the way they made us that way. That's what I'm saying.
But
Think
before
about it,
the
man.
Portuguese ships, but listen, before the Portuguese ships landed in Africa, in West Africa, there was still a lot of division. There was still a lot of killing, raping.
But
Like,
check this out.
like
All what you
if you ever
saying,
research,
all what you
I mean,
saying
like
is
if you,
true.
yeah, yeah.
But what's it got to do with giving the white man all the damn power? That's my point. The white man got all the power.
But you do understand that when the Portuguese arrived, we didn't have to welcome them with open arms, or the Africans didn't.
And another reason why we should be good, we sitting there open our hands for another race. and the way we getting treated. Think about it.
So whose fault is that?
For opening our arms to the white people and letting them do us the way they doing.
Yeah, whose fault whose fault was it that black people became enslaved in Europe and the Americas? Who was the one who sold those slaves, sold those brothers and
so
sisters?
So you think the black people did that?
Yeah, because if you think about it, right, a lot of times we think that that slavery was based on race. From its inception, it was based on economics. So if you have all these tribes who are infighting, like the Europeans, when they landed in Africa, they didn't know the routes. They didn't know how to find this tribe or that tribe. They had to have a black person, an African person, show them the interior of Africa.
Okay, you're right. Now let's talk about drugs. Black people didn't bring in drugs over here neither. Black people didn't get them big, expensive drugs. How did they get here? White people had to bring them here.
So just because there's dope in your community, there's dope on the corner, there's gun stores in the corner, does that mean you have to use?
We don't make the gun laws though. If it was all that, they won't even sell guns. Who gives you the right to sell guns and buy guns? We don't got the power to do that. Because if I did, there wouldn't be no guns. See what I'm saying?
So just because there's guns and drugs in your community, does that mean you have to use them?
Don't make no difference. You might get drunk and drugs can make you use them. I might not want to use them now, but if you put drugs in my body, then I might use it. Ain't no different.
So every time we wake up in the morning, right, we have a chance and we have a choice.
Life is about choices.
Just because there's a McDonald's on every corner, does that mean I have to go to that McDonald's?
Nope.
So at some point we have to come with our own accountability standards.
Exactly.
And now 2021, we know that there was black people who had capabilities of flying and importing drugs into America. You look at Frank Matthews, right? You look at Frank Lucas. They were flying that stuff in here. So the notion of we didn't have any boats or planes, so whatever happens in the hood, it's not our fault. We have to do ourselves.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, here's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. When it comes to making rules to do something, I got to answer to a white man, period. That's all I'm talking about. I ain't worried about nothing else. When I got to do something, I got to go and get permission from a white man. That's what I'm talking about, period. I don't give a damn about none of that other stuff. When I got to do something, when I got to do something, I got to ask the white man. Just like right now, drugs are legal. They give away 75 licenses in Chicago to white men. They lock black people up for years. I don't like it at all. Yeah. That's what I got a problem with. So everything else, we can do business. But as far as me got to answer to somebody, I don't like it.
But I think
that's the problem that I have. And if can't nobody fix that, I don't know what to say.
But when you have a situation where you have the dominant society for the last 400 years, I mean, you're going to have to answer to somebody.
What I'm saying, they got to be white.
So
don't give me no leadership job and make me hear out just like a chief of police. You notice how they have chiefs of police in every state. He always black because he going to have to put up with all that bull junk. But he feel good because look, I'm the chief. But at the end of the day, you got to hear from everybody talking to you when one of these white cops kills somebody black.
Yeah.
That don't make it right. Don't put me in charge to make me be a token. They call him a token nigga.
So
that's what they call.
So is Tomlin of your beloved Pittsburgh Steelers? Is he one of those? He's one of those.
But look, the Rooney ain't prejudiced.
Wait.
Hold on, listen to me.
I'm listening, brother.
Rooney's is the one that wanted to have black quarterbacks. That's the reason why they have the Rooney rule.
Yeah.
Because the Pittsburgh Steelers is an elite organization. They
Yeah.
not gonna hire nobody black if they really was prejudiced.
I don't agree with that.
Well, I'm quite sure they
Yeah.
got some prejudice bones in them. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, Mike Tomlin is still a coach, a good coach for
Yeah,
an organization that brought in the Rooney Rule.
Yeah.
If
But
you
he still
understand
has
what
to
I'm saying.
answer to somebody that's
all I'm saying. Right.
so he's still, by your logic, he's still considered a token.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I
Do
just had.
you see what I'm saying?
So he's a token. Okay, so you heard it on the show, folks. Mike Tomlin's a token. He's a token. Okay, so back to the vaccine, right? So you're not going to take it. How do you feel about just regular people taking it that are not in your family? You don't think anybody should take that vaccine?
Hey, everybody's grown. They got their own mind. They can do whatever they want. Because when you do something, you got your own decision. If you feel like your body can handle it, you think it's good for you, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
But me, nah.
So let me ask you this: do you believe this upcoming year, right, when football starts back in 2021, late 2021, do you think they're going to put mandates on players to take the vaccine?
Probably so.
Do you agree with that?
No.
Okay.
Because it's going to affect the way they play, some of them.
Okay. So, but you do agree that COVID-19 is here to stay?
Oh yeah. I don't think I really don't. I don't know how it got here from overseas. It should have been uncontrollable. Should have been controllable. But I think that they wanted this to happen for a reason. I think it's trying to kill off the population, man. Be honest with you.
So, but would you agree that the vaccine would slow down that spread?
I can't really say that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know. And if it did, it still don't make it right or good for me. It's still, what I'm saying is, you probably won't die, but you probably out ate up somewhere and ain't saying that, or you probably your arms, legs still hurt, but you living. But you probably in worse shape than you was if I don't want to be in no pain. If I gotta live miserable because of the vaccination, you might as well just kill me. You understand what I'm saying?
So being hooked up to a ventilator is probably better than taking the vaccine.
Man, what? Both of them ain't good, so it's either or.
So if COVID has a 99% survival rate and the vaccine has a 99% success rate, what is it?
Well, I mean, okay, so you saying if it works, great. But what I'm saying is, if it don't work, no, it ain't great. But my point is, how all of a sudden they can find a cure within a year or find a vaccine? It makes me feel like they already did it. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a tape deck. It's like when you take a cassette deck and you get all my money from it, but you got CDs already made. You understand what I'm saying? You remember the 8-tracks and the cassettes, right?
I was young. I know cassettes.
They already had CDs already made, bro. So we're going to get all your money from you now, and then we're going to bring the CDs out. That's how I feel about it. You understand
that coronavirus has been around for ages, right?
And they already had a cure for it, so they just want to kill everybody. Then they want to bring the vaccination in.
They want to kill
everybody. Man, if you don't think population ain't real, taking out people to kill people, it's real.
No, population control is real, and not taking the vaccine could be part of the.
Yeah, this is part of it.
So in order to defend yourself,
ain't no doubt in my mind, it's not.
So in order to defend yourself from population control, wouldn't it be smart to take the vaccine when you know COVID is running rampant through?
Why would I want to listen to somebody who's the same people who got something to do with it in the first place?
What if it was a black scientist? We don't know that. What if it was a black scientist?
We don't know that.
What if it was a black scientist that told you all this?
Same way. Because he probably eating cheese from another white dude.
So who do you believe?
I don't believe nobody. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't taking this, so I ain't got to worry about believing it.
Gotcha.
I believe it's real, but I'm not taking no vaccination until about 50 million works for them.
Gotcha. So like throughout the whole throughout the whole political season, right? A lot of people on my side, I'm a Democrat.
I am
Um,
too.
they were saying that, hey, you know, this COVID-19 is real. We shouldn't do anything until we have a vaccine, right? Fast forward to today, over 1 million people have taken the vaccine. Now we don't know what's entailed for the next couple of months, but say like in April, right?
Mm-hmm.
The majority of people, say 98% of the people who have taken the vaccine, there's no kind of side effects, right? And it's actually been good, a good thing to fight off COVID, right?
Right?
So we have something that's proven.
Right?
So what's the excuse now?
Well, if it's proven, it's good. Ain't no excuse. My point is, but it's got to be real. I'm just saying, if it works like we saying that it works in general, we saying that it works. It's real. It's good.
Okay.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
so if 50 million people take it, you'll be number 50 million and one.
There you go.
Okay. So you're not entirely against the whole vaccination process or taking the vaccine.
Right. But I
Okay.
ain't trying to take no vaccination right now
Okay,
until
right
it
now.
works for other people.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
And I believe that the general population really won't be getting it until March, April. So, okay. So you are open to taking the vaccine.
After
Not
50,
now. Not now. Not
yeah,
now.
yeah,
In April when it
yeah,
does
yeah. That's
when
what.
enough, I guess you can say, guinea pigs
Yeah,
have taken it,
yeah.
and you're cool with it being administered by white people. You
But
said at the
shit,
top.
hey, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, cool. So let's fast forward to April. Do you believe that the majority of Americans should take the vaccine come April if it's been proven?
I feel like you should take it when you want. You should take it if you want to. Or if you don't want to take it, don't take it. That's just how I am.
So what if a lot of these companies start mandating the
Well,
vaccine?
hey, if they work for the company, they go by their rules if they want a job. That's all I can say.
Cool. Just like how like you were saying, the military, you just had
Yeah,
to take
ain't
anthrax.
had
You had
no
to take.
choice.
Gotcha. Okay.
Either
So,
that or go to jail.
oh well, yeah, you can go to jail too. Don't nobody want to go to jail in Mexico. So, as far as politics, right? The whole stimulus package. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a setup.
Okay.
You
Okay.
give people that money for their bills to be paid, they're not going to pay their bills.
And I remember you said that too a couple months back on one of the shows.
And that's what happened. That
Yeah.
600, that $1,200, people had to end up paying their bill. They more behind now than they was when they got before they even got it.
Mm.
Because they took the money and they didn't put it on their bills because that's what it was supposed to be for, right?
So what should people do that are hurting out here?
And they take the money and use it wise. Pay their bills. That's what they do with it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So
Don't
is it
go
the
buy no
government's?
Jordans with that $2,000 or $600.
Oh shit, they gonna buy them Jordans, man.
So that's what I'm saying.
So whose fault is that?
It's our fault.
Okay, yeah,
If you
because I
do
know, I know we can look at it as being a setup, but then if we actually take,
well, I look at it as a setup. What I mean by a setup is they know our mentality. That's what I'm saying.
so
Black
would
people ain't used
reparations
to
be a
having
setup?
no money. Black people don't have no money unless it's tax time every year. When you give a black person a lot of money up front, he gonna spend it on something he don't need.
So is reparations a setup?
That's what I'm telling you, man. They know that. The white people know that. They not gonna. It wasn't no group of people that just said, "Hey, we're gonna give a bunch of people $2,000, $600, $1,200." They said, "Look, let's give these people. They're gonna spend it back anyway.
So
We
reparations
know
is a
they not
setup.
gonna. We not
So
gonna. They not gonna pay no bills with this.
so
They
black
know
people
that.
shouldn't get so black people shouldn't get reparations because it's a setup.
You know that. You know. You tell me your answer. What they gonna do with the money?
Oh, well, I mean, the thing is, right, and I think I said it on some of my earlier podcasts. It's hard to give a person a large lump sum of money that they probably do
Exactly.
deserve if they're not right
Exactly.
mentally, right?
Exactly.
And I said this, a lot of people got mad when I said it. I said if you gave the majority of black people a reparations check on Monday,
He'll
it'd be
be
gone
broke
by
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
It's what I'm saying. See, that's my point.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
So I guess my thing is there are legitimately people out there hurting.
Right.
Some of them will use that $600 to pay their bills, and some of them won't. But I don't think
Exactly.
that we should just turn, you know, our backs to the people because
No,
oh, you're not.
I want them to get it. Anything better than nothing. Whether they go smoke it up or get something that they need, they still got it. Is my point. But I know most people not gonna do that.
Mm,
And some people might not have no choice. You get ready to get kicked out. You got $2,000. What you
yeah,
think they're gonna do with their money? They're gonna go pay their rent.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
self-explanatory.
Gotcha. So, vaccine, you're definitely not taking it today, but you would
Nope.
look into taking it towards the summertime.
Exactly.
Okay. And then reparations, which I think we need to visit that in another
Another time.
podcast.
All right.
Reparations, you're
Because that
against
can
giving
go either way. It
reparations.
can go a lot of ways.
You're against giving reparations to black people with the current state of mind that we have.
I'm not against them getting it. But I'm just saying it's a setup to them, to me, to most of them. But now give it to them if it's free. Hell yeah, you take it. But are they gonna do what they need to do with the money? No. So I ain't never gonna agree not to take it because it's coming from a white person. Take it.
Okay. And I know earlier we said that slavery happened in
see,
Africa as well. Hey, no.
see.
Let
Go
me get
ahead.
to this. Let me get to it.
All right, go ahead.
So so I think we can agree that slavery was an economic institution
All right,
on
yeah,
both sides. You had
yeah,
Africans who got rich. You had
right,
white people, Europeans who got rich too, right?
right.
Fast forward to 2021. Should the descendants of Africans foot the bill that financially benefited from slavery? Should they fit the bill just like the descendants of white people who financially benefited from slavery?
Same way, yeah, right.
So,
Yep.
okay. Hey, you're
My
actually,
point is,
yeah, that's real, man. Hey,
yeah, it
I
is.
feel you on that. Yeah.
My point is, my point is, I'm not prejudiced, but at the end of the day, we in America, and white people don't like black people. They can say it, but at the end of the day, if it was, we wouldn't be in this state right now.
Mm-hmm.
White cops killing blacks every day. It's ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Well,
my
there you
point.
have it, folks. Hey, there you have it, folks. We will be back visiting or revisiting these topics on the Rocket City Network come 2021. We just heating up. Hey, we got Reggie Fresh. He's on it. NFL review on the network. Hey, let's get it, man. 2021 Rocket City Network. Yeah.
Yes, sir.